In Hollywood, a celebrity's reputation often rests in their own hands. Sometimes they use that power to their advantage. Other times, it destroys them altogether. Here are some celebs who've managed to change their reputations, for better or worse, in the blink of an eye. Paula Deen. Paula Deen's empire fell apart overnight after a controversial chef was sued by a former employee for racial discrimination and sexual harassment. Admitting that she had used the N-word multiple times in her life, Deen subsequently lost many of her high-profile sponsors, including Walmart and the Food Network. Some fans stuck by her side until a disastrous 2013 interview on The Today Show.
There's someone evil out there that saw what I had worked for, and they wanted it.
After that, her reputation melted like butter on a hot skillet. And yet, Deen has continued to find ways to make serious cash since the scandal. Recent professional ventures include everything from a clothing line to a new series, and even a spin on Dancing with the Stars. Mel Gibson. In 1996, Mel Gibson collected 2 Oscars for directing the iconic war drama Braveheart. A little more than a decade later, he was arrested on a DUI charge, during which he allegedly went on an anti-Semitic rant. As a result, Gibson went from a global superstar to one of the most reviled men in Hollywood. And it's a title he's never quite been able to fully shake. Yet in 2017, his film Hacksaw Ridge won 2 Oscars and earned Gibson a nomination for Best Director. Ben Affleck. At the start of 2004, Ben Affleck's career seemed like it was pretty much over. His high-profile engagement to Jennifer Lopez had been called off, and his films were bombing. But his first comeback effort came in 2007 with Gone Baby Gone, and the film was a critical smash. Once the laughingstock of Hollywood, Affleck was suddenly a respected, sought-after director. His follow-up movies were even bigger hits. The Town earned nearly $100 million at the box office, and Argo won the Best Picture Oscar in 2013. Matthew McConaughey. After setting the stage for a comeback in 2012, thanks to his acclaimed performance in Magic Mike, McConaughey entered 2013 ready to forget about failure to launch. First came the indie drama Mud. Then came Dallas Buyers Club, for which McConaughey lost more than 40 pounds to play dying AIDS patient Ron Woodruff. His performance in the film won him pretty much every award in Hollywood, including an Oscar. McConaughey followed up with an acclaimed performance on HBO's True Detective and a role in Christopher Nolan's space epic Interstellar. At this point, nobody would be surprised if McConaughey soon earned another shot at Oscar gold. Kevin Hart. During his meteoric rise to fame, actor and comedian Kevin Hart made millions of people laugh, but in September 2017, he made just as many people furious. News broke that Hart had been targeted in an alleged extortion plot connected to a video that supposedly shows him cheating with a woman who is not his pregnant wife, Aniko Parrish. Reports of the extortion attempt emerged after Hart's cryptic Instagram apologizing to Parrish and his kids for making, quote, a bad error in judgment.
You know, I'm not perfect. I'm not going to sit up here and say that I am or claim to be in any way, shape, or form.
In the days since his admission, Hart, who has been accused of cheating in the past, has dodged awkward headlines involving not just the woman in the video, but also involving his first wife, who recently spoke to Inside Edition.
What went wrong in your marriage?
Lies and infidelity.
Tom Cruise. In May 2005, Tom Cruise fell from his status as America's favorite actor, thanks to a painfully awkward interview on Oprah, where he jumped on Oprah's couch and declared his love for his then-girlfriend, Katie Holmes. The interview was one stop on his press tour for War of the Worlds, which also put the actor's Scientology practice in the hot seat. Nowhere was this more prevalent than during his June 2005 interview with Matt Lauer, when the actor and the journalist sparred over Brooke Shields' comments about using medication to treat postpartum depression.
Well, if antidepressants work for Brooke Shields, why isn't that okay?
I disagree with it. And I think that there's a higher and better quality of life.
Though he has remained one of Hollywood's biggest box office draws, Cruise also remains a fixture in the tabloids, especially due to his ties to Scientology. Some have argued that Cruise's practice has been so damaging that it nearly destroyed his career altogether. Miley Cyrus. For years, Miley Cyrus was the bubbly yet dorky star of the Disney Channel series Hannah Montana. And then, suddenly, she was not. In the blink of an eye, Cyrus transformed her image from an innocent teen star to a twerking, pot-smoking, wrecking ball-swinging wild child. Cyrus has since begun cleaning up her image, and it appears to be paying off in multiple respects. She's back together with former fiancé Liam Hemsworth, and the music from her 2017 album Younger Now is heating up the charts. Chris Pratt. Thanks to his role on NBC's Parks and Recreation, Chris Pratt quickly became TV's go-to chubby funny guy. Then, in July 2013, he transformed his reputation with a single photo, the result of his intense training for his role as Peter Quill in Marvel's Guardians of the Galaxy. That film turned Pratt into Hollywood's hottest and most sought-after leading man pretty much in an instant. His overnight success continued well into 2015 when he starred in Jurassic World, which became one of the biggest blockbusters of all time. But even with all that big screen heat, he'll still always be Andy Dwyer to us.
I'm out!
Thanks for watching. Click the Nicki Swift icon to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Plus, check out all this cool stuff we know you'll love too.